Hey everyone, it's Orestria again. I just talked about Attack on Titan in my little vlog there, and now I'm going to talk about a more spoilery version of this. In case you were wondering, the film goes until Eren turns into a Titan and beats up a bunch of other Titans, and then Mikasa cuts him out of his Titan self. So that's where the film ends. So it's covering. It starts the day the Colossal Titan attacks, and then they witness that whole first annihilation, mass murder spree by the Titans, and then it skips ahead 2 years, and it's kind of I think it's called the Battle of Trust, like where they're going out and they are trying to um, close that hole in the wall so that Titans won't continue to come in that area. I think there was a scene with mashed potatoes trying to explain it, and I don't speak Japanese. Um, Probably one of the more interesting changes between the anime to the movie, in my opinion, was what they did with Mikasa. During the first 10 minutes of the movie, I was really pissed because I like Mikasa and she didn't feel like Mikasa. She was like this happy go lucky, totally normal girl, and I was like, what the hell is this? The thing is, they got rid of her background with like her parents' murder and Eren saving her and her being all but adopted by Eren's family. They took away that entirely. They were like, look, we don't have time to get into this in the film. Let's make her character make more sense for someone who has just watched the film. So she starts out this like happy perky woman, and then she is traumatized during that initial Titan attack when the Titans breach the wall. Uh, Her and Eren get separated. She nearly dies, uh, and they don't see each other again for 2 years. Armin and Eren go to like regular army training, and Mikasa is immediately scooped up by like the Special Survey Corps, Levi, and all them. Except Levi's not really in the film. It's the captain dude whose name I don't remember. Um, so we actually get to see the change from Mikasa being a normal girl to Mikasa being a badass, and it's very different dynamic because in the show she's all about like saving Eren, protecting Eren. Oh my god, Eren! I'm not going anywhere without Eren. And in the movie, she's so fucking pissed. She's so freaking pissed at him that she basically doesn't talk to him. Like she's mad. And then in the anime, I felt more like they had a sibling relationship. Like maybe it was suggested that Mikasa kind of liked him a little more than that. But to me, Eren never seemed that into Mikasa. In the movie, it's very like explicit that he has the hots for Mikasa because he sees her like cuddling with another guy and he gets so pissed that he goes on a raging scream fit. Yeah, so that's different. But I kind of like this change because it does make Mikasa's character fit the movie more. It puts the emphasis on the movie and the movie's plot. The movie's plot becomes about not just about the Titans attacking and all that stuff, but also about the characters, and to actually get to see that change instead of it just being something revealed in a flashback. A flashback to that would have messed up the movie's pacing a lot. So I totally understand why they made that change. Um, that said, a lot of the scenes you really expect to see are there. Like there's a lot of iconic scenes that I remember happening, but also a lot of little changes, like um, the whole scene where Eren's mom's being eaten by a Titan, and that guard dude is like dragging them away, being like, "I'm sorry, I can't fight. I'm sorry," and Eren's like, "Nah!" That didn't happen. Um, oh, they had this guy. Um, my friend told me after the movie that the reason they were going out there was to get this last like horde of explosives because they were going to try and explode the wall such that it closed the hole. like a tactical explosion thing. And this guy with a hood, like a crazy hood, steals the truck with the explosives after they found the explosives. And apparently, it was mentioned at some point in the movie that um, this guy was why they didn't have any more explosives was because he kept stealing explosives. And I'm really excited because the Attack on Titan live action movie is not the Attack on Titan live action movie. It's the live action Attack on Titan movie part 1. So this is clearly some awesome build up to part 2. And I'm hoping, this is my guess, this is on record. My guess is that that man who's stealing the explosives is one of the people who can turn into Titans. Like maybe he's the Colossal Titan. Maybe he's just someone like Annie in the show. Someone who is a human but can turn into a Titan and has special Titan powers and has clearly taken the side of the Titans. Because I don't really know what other motivation someone would have to be stealing explosives from the humans unless he's some crazy Wallist. And I'm hoping these movies do not involve crazy Wallists. We can always hope. Yeah. In conclusion, once again, I recommend this film. There are a fair amount of changes. I'm not going to go step by step through all the changes, especially because my understanding of exactly what happened is not 100%. But I feel like they made changes for good reasons. I feel like they did a great tactical job of removing what they removed and keeping what they kept. And yeah, overall it was really well done. It was a much better film than I was expecting. Seriously, I recommend it if you can handle all the blood and gore, because the friend I brought with me who didn't know much about Attack on Titan, she was regretting the fact that we had pasta before we went to the movie. See ya.